In this video, I'm going to be breaking down one of my favorite commercial voiceover performances by Oscar Isaac for a Nike commercial. This is a whole voiceover lesson, so buckle up, let's jump into it.
Baby Daniel is just waking up. He's gonna win a state championship one day.
This is amazing right here. So, it's so tempting when you're doing voiceover to just read the words, but that's not enough. Listen to what Oscar Isaac does here.
Baby Daniel is just waking up. He's gonna win a state championship one day.
He's whispering it like as if he's in the room with baby Daniel. He's like being very quiet, not to wake the baby up. Shh, baby Daniel is just waking up. And then you can hear the excitement in his voice kind of build right here.
He's gonna win a state championship one day.
Yeah, with some conviction too. You know what I mean? He's not just saying the words. For this, he wasn't there when they shot that scene. It's doubtful they would have shown it to him while he's recording. He probably didn't dub over this. They probably told him what was happening on the screen, and he probably would have had a good director. But that's also his own acting chops, what he puts into this. And when you're auditioning for something like this, obviously Oscar Isaac didn't have to audition, but if you were auditioning for something like this, remember that. And you could do it just from the text. When you see the text, baby Daniel is just waking up. He's going to win a state championship one day. You don't need to see what's going on the screen. Just think it, Obviously, baby Daniel is just waking up. Most likely, they're showing baby Daniel waking up on the screen. Even if they don't, they're going to think you're a genius if you're like, baby Daniel is just waking up. He's going to win a state championship one day. So think about that kind of stuff as you're going through it.
This guy, he'll run a marathon. Whoa. You, man. Me?
Right there. Listen how he unapologetically puts his own personality into it.
Whoa. You, man.
You, man.
This guy, he'll run a...
See how he says this guy? Like, look at the words here on the screen. This guy, he'll run a marathon one day. He's like, this guy? Like as if he's talking to the guy on screen. This happens so much in auditions and voiceover, and they won't give you to help tell the story about it. It's rare that you'll even see the video. If they decide to be really helpful for your audition, they'll show you that stuff. But a lot of the time, you just got to kind of fly by the seat of your pants. But when you see things like this guy, he'll run a marathon one day, throw it away like as if you're talking about the guy on screen. This guy, not this guy as if it has no meaning, but this guy as if you're talking about a guy on screen. This guy, he'll run a marathon one day.
She is gonna have the best...
Hear that where he said she? Not she's gonna have the best swing. She is gonna have, like as if he's talking about the person on screen again.
Swing in the state.
Me?
Yep, that's right.
See, he's putting his personality into it and not going over the top. He's being really subtle and he's being authentic and he's unapologetically putting his personality into it. You got to do that too. You don't need to be a celebrity like Oscar Isaac to have a personality and put personality into your reads. You do it every day without thinking about it in a conversation, so start putting it into your reads. And you don't have to push it either. Listen to how subtle this is again.
The state.
Me?
Yep, that's right.
Yep, that's right. That's all you got to do. Not, yep, that's right.
She will totally win the City Open tournament.
Get out.
Oh my God, you get out.
Look at this. The way you said totally. Totally. He would have done that himself. Now, why did he say totally that way? Because it was written, oh my God, you get out. Because the script says, oh my God, you get out. He knows that he has the ability to put some more personality into totally, almost making fun of the way young girls talk in this circumstance. Hate me in the comments if you think that's a generalization. I really don't care. But I think it's funny and it shows a lot of personality.
They win the City Open tournament.
Get out.
Oh my God, you get out.
So good.
All
so
of these
good.
athletes are terrible now, but they'll all do big things one day.
Look how he varies his pitch and everything right here.
All of these athletes are terrible now, but they'll all do big things
All these athletes are terrible now, but they'll all do big things
one day. But this is where
he peppers in different dynamics and energy throughout this whole thing.
everyone reaches their athletic peak. Go Barry!
See how he built that? And then he'll drag it right back down to reality.
But this is where everyone reaches their athletic peak. Go Barry!
Get up! I'm winning!
Be cool, Barry. Be cool.
This is where everyone reaches their athletic peak. Go Barry! Be cool, Barry. Be cool. You know what I mean? Like it's so good. It's so good. Do yourself a favor and watch this over and over and over again and really dissect what he's doing. And do this with any spots you hear. What are they literally doing? Why is it a good spot? I bet when you first heard this, you really didn't dissect the spot the way that I'm doing it right now. Think about this stuff when you're listening to good spots.
1 year ago, I said she would score every time she had the ball.
Look at the conviction and confidence. And he's still having fun the way that he's saying it, putting his own personality into it.
I said she would score every time she had the ball.
That wouldn't tell him to do that on the script. He put that in himself. You could easily say that as 1 year ago, I said she would score every time she had the ball. Not nearly as interesting, is it? But he's putting his own personality into it. He's giving himself free rein to follow his instincts. And you should do that too. But keep it based in reality. And he's doing a good job of that. So often people confuse being an announcer with having personality. You can go so far over the top and it still not be an announcer Selly read because you're being authentic. You're being true to yourself.
Guess what?
Now I score every time I get the ball.
I know. When everyone pushes their limits, they reach their maximum potential and they live happily ever after.
I'm not done. Hey.
No, you're done. That's a wrap. Oh, come on. That was my tagline.
This is so good. I don't even know how to comment on this here. He's not in the room with this gymnast.
When everyone pushes their limits, they reach their maximum potential and they live happily ever after.
I'm not done. Hey.
No, you're done. That's a wrap. Oh, come on. That was my tagline.
That was my tagline. And when he says, oh, come on.
Hey.
No, you're done. That's a wrap. Oh, come on. That was my...
Oh, come on. You know, he's not really pushing it. He's reacting like as if he's really annoyed by this guy talking over top of his tagline.
tagline.
It's a magnificent
Hey,
performance.
story's over. What are you doing? Oh, whoa, he is going to kill you. And your mother's going to kill me. I'm going to kill...
Look, he's shouting this whole thing, and does it sound announcery or over the top to you?
Oh, whoa, he is going to kill you. And your mother's going to kill me. I'm going to kill you. So sorry, man. What are you doing?
Said I could do amazing things.
He's reacting as if he's in the same room, as if he's in the camera with these people and he's with them, and it's brilliant, this commercial. And the way the actors are reacting too, they're doing a good job of reacting as if Oscar Isaac is annoying the crap out of them and bugging them while they're doing their athletic things. So
I didn't mean jump off a friggin' cliff.
I've never lost.
What are you doing?
Said I could do amazing things.
I didn't mean jump off a friggin' cliff.
The way he says this too, he pulls his face back from the microphone to make it sound as if he's running up the hill trying to keep up with her and she's getting further away from him. Yeah, I didn't mean jump off a friggin' cliff. That's all you gotta do. Pull your face back from the microphone. It'll sound like you're further away. He's really good.
I've never lost.
Kid, you can't outsprint a sprinter. You can't either. Zach, what are you doing on top of that van? Aaron, what are you guys doing?
See this? We're 1 minute and 31 seconds in, and it's getting more manic, and it's building the whole way through. Imagine if he started off with this energy. You'd have nowhere to go. But how did he start? With Baby Daniel. Don't wake up, Baby Daniel. Whatever the fuck.
Watch this.
What?
That would have been hard. I don't know if you've ever seen this, like this part here. I've seen this in scripts. What? They would have spelled that WHAAAAA-AAAT or something like that. I see that in scripts all the time. He masterfully does it as if he's watching it. Again, there's nothing in the room with them. He could be seeing it on the screen, but it's super doubtful. He's just got a script in front of him and he's just reacting. He's making it real for him. He's making all these things real for himself. And you need to do that too with your reads. And look at the words, the captions below. This is how it's going to be written. There's going to be nothing special about it. He's going to see the words. He's creating all this in his head.
I can't take it. Neymar, whoa! That is humiliating on so many levels. Ooh. Giancarlo! Serena, what kind of training is that?
Excuse me?
So sorry.
So good. So sorry. Excuse me. So sorry. That was perfect for that. But at the same time, they're probably going to get him to say so sorry multiple different ways. They'll do what's called an ABC. They'll be like, give me an ABC of that line. And he'll be like, so sorry, so sorry, so sorry. Like he'll do it a bunch of different ways and then they'll edit it in to do the best reaction to how she said it.
Nigel, that is so unnecessary. Whoa, Tim, you can't be the star of every sport.
Yes, he can.
Come on!
Let's do this.
No, let's not do this.
This is great. This is like a masterclass in being authentic and still being dynamic, exuberant, full of emotion, full of life. Just being authentic and conversational. That being authenticity, it's so overused in voiceover. And it doesn't mean being dead. It doesn't. It means following your impulses and really going for it.
Run! Everybody is going way too far. Hello? Why is no one listening to me? You too, Mo. Stop. The race is over, man. Oh, kid, no, kid, please don't do this.
That would have said, oh, kid, no, kid, please don't do this. And maybe some context about what he's going to do. Oscar Isaac doesn't know this kid. He knows it's just a commercial, but he sounds so real in pleading to try and get this kid to not do this. I don't know how he made it real for himself. Maybe he used substitution and substituted it for, I don't know, his own kid if he has one, or his nephew or something like that.
I got this.
Or niece.
This is out of control.
Anyway, that's the commercial. Lesson learned from this. You know, first off, watch as many commercials with great voiceovers that you can. I'm going to be doing a lot more of this on the commercial and breaking down really good ones for you. And really dissect what they're doing. What are they actually doing in the script? How are they making it real for themselves? Are they dead across the board? Do they have a lot of emotion? Do you believe it? Do they sound over the top? These are the questions you want to have when you're listening to great voiceovers, or even terrible ones. You want to know why it didn't work out. If you do that all the time, you'll start unconsciously putting it into your own reads. And that's when you'll really start getting good. You know, being authentic in voiceover, sorry to say, it's just the beginning. Being casual and conversational and authentic in the moment, base level. Then you got to put your personality into it. And the more you can put your personality into it, the more you're going to work, and nobody will be able to copy you. Could you imagine anybody doing that Nike commercial except for Oscar Isaac? That is the definitive performance for that. Nobody could recreate that. Likewise, if you can interpret a script and look at it, interpret it and make it real for you, and not be afraid to emote and really go for it and really own it and put your own personal stamp on it and put your own personality into it, you'll never stop reading. I mean, you'll never stop reading. You'll never stop working. And that's the advanced shit. If you're a professional and you're watching this going, oh my God, I never thought about that. That's what's going to take you to the top level, to the tippy top. Because when you're up there in rare air, did that rhyme? The only competition you have is with yourself, because everybody at the top level, they're all putting their own personalities. So then the client, like, they just pick their flavor of ice cream at that point, and you do what you do and you walk away from it. When you're at that level, you're against a lot fewer people. And you know, if you didn't get picked, it's not because you didn't do a good job. It's because, oh, they just weren't buying your flavor of ice cream that day. Somebody will very soon, because when people buy ice cream, they want a lot of flavor. Everyone has had chocolate and vanilla, but you throw some Rocky Road in there, chocolate chip cookie dough. This is way too much of an ice cream analogy. Anyway, this is what I teach in VoiceOver School, boys and girls. It's not about just getting started and getting your equipment and all that. Yes, that's the baseline. It's not about just getting on pay to plays and just reading a script. It's about putting your own personality into the script. It's about being unapologetically you. And that's what will get you working. And if you want to learn how to do that, check the link below. There's a link to my free community. There's a link to my paid community. And in my free community, there's links to book a call with me if you want to know more about my stuff. Hell, I'll put a link to book a call with me below this video as well. You guys are blowing up my meeting links, so I had to take it away for a bit so I could catch up. But yeah, I'll bring it back. I have some people helping me take these calls now as well. And other than that, if you want to learn how to do voiceover like Oscar Isaac, did I just insinuate that I could teach you to be Oscar Isaac? I don't know. Anyway, this has been a video. I've been me. Hope you liked it. Hit subscribe, hit like, and we will see you in the next one. Peace.